Jajuan, 4 for 4 from three-point range tonight. Is that kind of validation of all the work you've done this summer?
Oh yeah, first time back here, my bad. Yeah, been a lot of hard work working on my three this summer. So it felt good to make consistently a couple of 3-pointers today.
Was it hard at the start of the season? You were 2 for 12 from back there. Did you doubt it all, or did you know that you getting some practice?
I mean, you try not to think about it. With me being a shooter and a scorer, like you try to have amnesia to things like that. So you think the next shot going in is all I think about.
Was there anything different in the way you were shooting tonight? I mean, just so drastically different than the performances that you've had so far this year.
Well, actually, it was. I was thinking about shooting I think the last couple of games I've been shooting like weak shots. Like this game, I was shooting like strong shots. Like I was getting my legs up on me, and I was jumping a little higher on the shots.
Does it help that you guys were playing, Grambling State, and that maybe you guys could, conserve a little more energy, more guys that see the court, so you were all a little bit fresher when you played?
I think we still had the same rotation as all the last couple of games. Coach try to tell us like no matter who we playing, just to go out there and play hard. So I think it don't matter who was playing today.
Are you seeing the team as a whole starting to click more as the season's gone on?
Oh yeah, I think more each game we start to click more often. Building camaraderie the last couple of days. So it's been good.
Then on Sunday, you also got back after your grandfather passed. And, what was that situation like? And what was your understanding of how much you would play that day?
I knew because I had missed a practice day before that I wasn't gonna play much. Then with the family thing going on, I had just got off the flight like as soon as I came in, so I really didn't have my legs up under me. So it was a big change. My grandfather being down and going home. Seeing all the rest of the family. So yeah.
Did you have a close relationship with your grandpa? Sorry. You have a
close
relationship with
Yeah, that's my granddad. Yeah, we had a close relationship. It was just good being back home, seeing my family. Seeing like we knew it was happening, so it wasn't really me being down. With the family. Everybody was good, so it was good just to be around the family for a minute.
When you're coming into games like these, I know the coach said, just play hard. But when you see teams on the schedule that you should be able to beat, how do you guys mentally kind of keep your stamina up and keep, at a high level of intensity right off the bat?
It is kind of hard, especially when you go up 30, 35 points. Like you want to stay like aggressive on defense and offense. Sometimes you get worried about just offense. You want to get your numbers up, but Coach do a good job of just keep talking to us like in timeouts, telling us to be aggressive, like getting mad at us and all that. So he make it easy on us.
What does Coach Wojciechowski say to you when he gets mad?
Oh, I can't even put into words. There's so many things that what he say, like he is a enthusiasm guy, like so you can't put into words what he say all the time.
There was one point early in the game, you guys might have been up like 20 some odd points, and you guys got a foul, like a layup and one going into a timeout, and Wojo came out and just pumped his fist, and he was acting like it was like a Big East game, and it was like a layup to put you guys up at the end. Like what's it like to see that as a player?
As a player, it's always good to have the coaches into it. The players is out there playing, but when you got the coaches into it, it just make you play 10 times better and more times harder. That's all.
Coach, you said multiple times you knew the three-pointers were going to fall. Is it nice to see him go through the net?
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to make shots, but even more than that was the way in which we played offense. I thought our guys played incredibly unselfish. We had 34 made field goals and 30 assists. I'm not sure I've ever seen that, and I've been around some really good passing and shooting teams. I think our team continues to embrace the identity that we have to have as an offensive basketball team, and we have unselfish guys, and we're getting high-quality shots, and look, we're not going to shoot 62% every game from three, but we're certainly a better shooting team than we showed prior to the last few games. So, but a lot of it is how we're playing, and we're getting really high-quality shots, and that's, I think, a reason we're shooting a better percentage.
And JJ specifically, shooting perfect from three-point range. It's a huge change from what we'd seen from him this year. And he had mentioned that he was trying to shoot stronger shots. Did you see something different in his shot tonight?
Yeah, no, I thought he did shoot stronger shots, and he shot shots that were wide open. And he's worked hard in the offseason to improve in that area. If he's got his feet set and he's open, especially from the corner, he hits that at a pretty good rate. And But still, I mean, who he is overall as an offensive player, as an attacking player. And you get a few layups, too, the basket looks bigger.
You know, what does it say about JJ to go through the family adversity over the weekend and then to come back and have as strong of a game as he did today?
I think he responded. Again, he's had a lot going on, and those things affect you. And for him to respond, I think he's worked very hard, and he prepared well for this game. And a lot of times when guys prepare well for a game, they're not always rewarded, but more times than not, they are. And so I think he played well, but I think how he played is a reflection of how he prepared.
Coach Sakara Annam and Matt Held both saw more playing time tonight than they have all year. How do you think they played tonight, and could this potentially lead to more playing time down the road?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Sakar and Matt both did some really good things. Sakar got a deflection and dove on a loose ball that got us an extra possession. Matt came over and protected our basket a couple times, which was good. I mean, those are things that we need from those guys. Look, Sakar and Matt are on a different race than some of our other young guys. But I believe in them, and I think they're going to be good players at Marquette. And they just got to stay at it and keep working. They've had good attitudes, and, they're more like a normal freshman. What Henry and Haney and Tracy are doing, that's not what freshmen normally do. And so they just got to stick at it, and they're going to be good, and they're going to help us this year, and they'll help us for years to come.
And turnovers are still a bit of an issue tonight, especially in the first half. When you're dealing with issues with unforced turnovers, does it just not really matter who you're playing against?
No, it always matters. I mean, turnovers matter. I mean, that's been a little bit of an Achilles heel for our team, and we got to continue to shore that up. We're not happy with that. We have to get better at valuing the ball. But we are getting better in a number of areas, and we got to continue to work to get better in that area as well.
Tracy Carter had 10 assists and just 2 turnovers, and he's played really well as of late. Can you just talk about the difference you've seen from game 1 to game 7 now in his game?
Yeah, I mean Tracy, since he's been in the starting lineup, he has 29 assists and 7 turnovers, and he's changed our team. He's our best post passer. He's our most natural point guard, and he's made really good, simple decisions. And as a result, everybody is better because he's played well. And so Tracy's been a huge piece to the puzzle as we have gotten better and are still figuring out who we need to be. I think Tracy's going to be a terrific guard. I love his personality and his toughness, and he'll continue to get better.
Yeah, looking at your schedule, there was a drop off in the caliber of teams you're playing from Brooklyn now to this point. What does it say about your team that there was no drop off at all in terms of the way that they played?
Well, look, if Marquette's playing, it's an important game. And that's what I want our guys to understand, that every time we step on the court, it's just not a matter of who you're playing. It's you're playing, and you need to live up to a high standard of play. And you don't regulate how much you need to give based on who you're playing. Well, I'm going to give 100% now because we're playing LSU and they're in the top 25, or I'm only going to give this amount. You give 100%. And that's what really good teams, programs, players do. And I think our guys have done a pretty good job of that, and we need to continue to do a good job of that. So that's our habit.